that these FBI agents have committed an obvious crime. They had legal, legitimate evidence of child abuse and did nothing.
To be clear, I blame Larry Nassar, and I also blame an entire system that enabled and perpetrated his abuse.
Enough is enough. 4 elite gymnasts want FBI agents in Indianapolis to be held accountable for both botching the initial investigation of sexual abuse allegations against Dr. Larry Nassar. That includes potential federal prosecution for the agents. Simone Biles says their inaction allowed a predator to harm children.
I don't want another young gymnast, Olympic athlete, or any individual to experience the horror that I and hundreds of others have endured before, during, and continuing to this day in the wake of the Larry Nassar abuse. To be clear, sorry.
An emotional day in the U.S. Senate. 4 women among the country's top gymnastics champions saying the FBI failed them by essentially ignoring allegations of sexual abuse against Dr. Larry Nassar.
After telling my entire story of abuse to the FBI in the summer of 2015, not only did the FBI not report my abuse, but when they eventually documented my report 17 months later, they made entirely false claims about what I said.
Michaela Maroney was the first person to detail Nassar's abuse to FBI agents in Indianapolis. A Department of Justice investigation found the Indianapolis office failed to respond to the Nassar allegations with the utmost seriousness and urgency that they deserved and required, made numerous and fundamental errors when they did respond to them, and violated multiple FBI policies.
I told them I walked the halls of Tokyo Hotel at 2 a.m. at only 15 years old. I began crying at the memory over the phone, and there was just dead silence. I was so shocked at the agent's silence and disregard for my trauma. After that minute of silence, he asked, "Is that all?" Those words in itself was one of the worst moments of this entire process for me.
The Watchdog Review recommended criminal charges against Jay Abbott, the special agent in charge of Indianapolis, and a second Indianapolis agent for mishandling the investigation, then lying about what they had done. Federal prosecutors declined to pursue the case.
And it disgusts me that we are still fighting for the most basic answers and accountability over 6 years later.
FBI Director Christopher Wray confirms the agency fired the Indianapolis supervisory special agent last week. He also says the Indianapolis office profoundly failed in the Nassar case and called the agent's actions reprehensible.
These individuals betrayed the core duty that they have of protecting people. They failed to protect young women and girls from abuse.
We have been failed, and we deserve answers.
Now, we told you about the agent who was fired. As for Jay Abbott, the head of the Indianapolis office named in the investigation, he retired in January of 2018. Nassar is serving what amounts to a life sentence after pleading guilty to state and federal charges.